So 3, or was it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I think hybrid is perfectly reasonable within certain... Somalian's done, there we go. Oh, that's Somalian done. Somalian. But Cobra hanging on the left. Somalian just needs a few singles here to succeed in this chase down, but things not going his way. Does get the flat burn, but then a couple misdrops on the left, and that's 1,034,000 points. That's 5,000 points shy.
Got him down. There we go. We got ready for both players. Let's go ahead and count down for game number 1 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I don't know what happened to this scene, but anyway, they're off. They're playing Tetris. They're having a good time. Close a little bit. There we go. Make him a little bigger. Whoop. Beautiful. All right. Well, there's a Tetris on the board here to start things off. I'm Arbaro. This is the Classic Tetris League, and who are we here to see on the left side? Out of the United States of America, NTSC PB of 2.3 million. Currently number 19 in the Premier Poll standings. Sitting at 1-3 record with 10 points in CTL, so about halfway through his season. Probably wanted to pick up a few more points just to be safe, but he's, you know, he's doing all right. He's Cold Bucket. Playing real safe, playing real nice so far. Lombard Tetris only gotten a single skim, otherwise everything hunky-dory perfect. On the right side, out of the Republic of France, NTSC PP of, I guess the bot says 1.4. I don't quite believe it, but it's probably gotten something better than it probably knew about it at some point. Currently sitting at 1-4 in the CTL standings. Gotten 7 points so far, hoping to pick up a few more today. It's Masy. Cool. A little bit of a misshift of that J piece. Looking to get it resolved quickly, and pieces don't quite come for it, so it's going to be a few burns, but you know, stack low, he's going to be able to deal with it. Does need a little bit of help here. He's going to set up for the dirty. Easy looking clean, though, does have a dependency. Kind of stuck in the middle. His board doesn't quite get that S rotated. Cole's going to reopen as well, get a Tetris, and he's in a little bit of, I don't want to say trouble. He's definitely going to get out of this, but you know, a little bit of a slowdown. Not really what he wants to see here early on. Going to set up dirty, though. Almost set up dirty. Oh, a misshift of that J. Trying to get things. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, now this is a little spicy. Easy getting the burns, though. Getting this dug down. So he's gonna slowly make it happen. Looks like it's happening. There we go. Almost has the rail reopen. One more line. That longboard's going to reopen it, but Cole has gotten Tetris. Has just got another one up to 264. Easy at 198. So Cole with about a 60 to 70,000 point early lead here, as well as a few lines in hand. We're about halfway to level 19. These players have met once before in kind of the matches that are reported to the Classic Tetris match database. Happened in December 23. This past December 2023 in CTL. Masy won that one in a decider. Let's see how this one goes. A lot has happened since then. So it'll be interesting to see. Cole holding on to a decent 70,000 point lead. Not decent, good sized. Decent chunk of change, I guess, is the context of the decent there. I want to bestow. Trying to get his stack burnt, reopened. Left side has a long bar dependency. Bar's going to come. Has another hole in his stack. And he's going to try. He's not really going to have the opportunity to burn it out. Going to get a triple there. So that's going to let him take care of it. And he's going back to his Tetrising ways. 373 for Cold Bucket. 362 for Masy. 384. So Masy has caught up, taking the real-time score lead. So Cole still does have those lines in pocket, so he has a base lead still. There's another Lombard, there's another Tetris. That's the Vits. Nice lock second adjustment. It's cruising, jamming a bit. Cold Bucket currently playing at the same time. Blue Scooty is doing a Classic Tetris Wars event, so they will, of course, famously best bros. They will face each other at some point. They are in the same division, so we will see a CTL match between the two sometime in the future. Thank you, Masy. Hello, welcome. We got Code Cracker, we got Somalian. Hello, welcome in. And Masy's up pretty high. Has a hole in his stack. Lombard Tetris going to get it down. Going to transition 453. And Cole is about to transition as well. Actually, not quite about. Has, 7 more lines or so. Going to take some burns. Kind of survive a drought there. Lombard Tetris from Masy center well. So he's going to try to get this down again. Cole transitions 466. So both players are off and running in post. Masy's still a level of lines ahead, so currently up to level 20. Cole is still back at level 19. Cole with a very, very slight points lead. But his lead is mostly in pace. So he'll have to convert it. Lombard's kind of being fairly cagey here, but one does come. Cole gets a Tetris. Masy will get a Tetris as well. 518 for Masy, 544 for Cole. Make that 570. So Cole opening up a lead here, but again, now the line difference is much, much closer. So Cole up by about a Tetris, almost 2. Take a couple burns. Waiting on the bar now. Lombard Tetris goes up to 599. Was almost tied there for a second, but Cole will take another couple of Tetrises in quick succession. Has a Lombard dependency. Waiting on it. Not quite coming. There it is. 632 for Cole Bucket. Oh, it isn't quite that. Not sure that's what he wanted to do with the Lombard, but it might have been what he wanted to do with the Lombard. Oh, he keeps miss shifting, and Cole gets a Lombard over. He needs to get this open. Okay, the L isn't coming. Can't get the J over. That's going to be it. Cole's going to top out. 634. Masy's good for game number 1. 1 Tetris. I think I just realized. I think there's a query parameter you can set. I just realized that Masy's Nestor Champs cam is on, and that it's in front of his Ninja Cam, which is also on, so kind of a little bit of a... You see the very top of Masy's headphones twice. We're not going to fix it right now, though. We're going to worry about that later. Cool, operating one off the bottom here. Both players, 2 Tetrises on the board. I guess it says 1.5. I don't know why I thought it was 1.4. Masy with a slight early lead here. Oh, Cold Bucket's board falling apart here a little bit. Gets a much needed J. But board pre-dependent. Getting the pieces for it. We know he can dig out of this. Masy's board also. That left side looking pretty gnarly. Not quite as dangerous, though. Cole is getting out of it. Has his well reopened Lombard Tetris. Goes up to 108. Masy at 142. Oh, Masy's not really going to be able to do any damage for a little bit. We'll have to do some cleanup. And Cole's going to get a couple Tetrises. Get caught up and then some. So he's taking a little bit of a lead. Oh, Masy's now Tetris ready. 4 off the bottom. I won't get it. You know, he's just going to be like, yeah, I got to clean this out. Might just do alternating Tetris setups. We'll see if you get anything to that right side. Not really. Board pieces kind of aren't really coming. 201 for Cole, 175 for Masy. Lombard, that's a split triple. He is set up now. And there's Lombard Tetris for Masy, 205. Cole at 202, so Masy with a little bit of a slight dry seed here. And Cole with another little drought. Just bars not coming. There is one finally. It's been cleaner lately, but he's not really been able to capitalize. You kind of need bars to score Tetrises. There's another one though, 275 for Cole, and we'll finally have a little bit of score separation, though he has 5 lines in the future. 214 for Masy, so down by 2.5 Tetrises. Or about halfway to the level 19. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday. Enjoying some classic Tetris League action. We know that you have a lot of options here for your Sunday morning Tetris needs, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, depending where you are. And we're glad that you're choosing to spend it with us. Or having us open while you also watch Wars in another tab. Whatever it is, thank you for consuming our content. 372 for Cold Bucket, doing a little bit of digging low down. Okay, he's going to get set up. I'm going to get the Tetris. 395 to 4. Sorry, 395 to 4. Try that one more time. 396 to 337. I saw 314. I kept saying 4, but that's not good because you need to know that the first digit is a 3. Another Tetris for Masy. Kind of bail on setting up on the left side, take the burns, take his medicine, move that well back over to the right. Cole trying to get his board shaped in the right way to really score Tetris. S's and Z's just not really doing him any favors right now, but we'll get set up. Lombard Tetris, getting tucks, getting the square is going to help out a lot, but we'll end up having to take some burns. Nice. 5 and below. Last minute adjustment for Masy. 412 for him. Cole Tetris goes up to 451. We are very close to the level 19 transition. Masy tries to adjust that Lombard. Doesn't quite get it all the way over, but ends up the spikier board than he wants. Ends up having to take a few burns, but no real danger. Lombard Tetris. 436 for Masy. 476 for Cole. Lombard, that's going to get him up, almost up to 500k. So looking like he will transition. Pine saying, you got me, I'm monitoring this in Wars. Well, thank you for having me off mute. Thank you. I'm glad I won this war against Colin. All right, we got both players have transition. Colin at 546, Masy at 510. Maybe you have both of us unmuted and you're just like that, having a bunch of Tetris information beamed directly into your brain. Masy's columns 2 and 3 low enough to prevent him from scoring. Currently a little bit of an unbalanced board. Going to have to do some digging as a result. A Lombard split triple. Cole's going to Tetris. Going to kind of solidify this lead here. Lombard Tetris goes up to 626. Masy's at 575. So Cole up by about 50,000 points. Set up for the next Tetris. Masy has gotten 1. So not too... So Cole the definite lead, but not too far in the lead, all things considered. Kind of, you know, Masy keeping this within striking distance, even if Cole has a substantial lead. Cole's looking very clean, pretty flat. Square's going to help flush out his stack. Lombard Tetris goes up to 713. Cole is at 661. You try to have both unmuted. That gives you less info. Yeah, no, it's I do that sometimes for whatever reason. It's hard. You can't really follow it. Oh my god, Cole got up a little high. Ends up getting Lombard before it became an issue, though. Gets a T-spin, waiting on the bar. Masy also set up. Okay. Ends up able to take the burns, take the medicine, gets the Lombard, gets the Tetris. 785 for Cole Bucket, 727 for Masy. Lombard Tetris for both players. Yeah, they're just draining them down now. Building up that base. 846 for Cole, 788 for Masy. Lombard Tetris for Masy, 851. And we're into level 26, so that transition is coming up faster than you know. And Cole's board looking a little iffy here. Oh no, oh no, oh no, doesn't really have anywhere good for that S, and this could be trouble. Can he get anything over to the left? Yes, he gets a Lombard for dependency. Left side still caught up, and he's not going to be able to do it. Cole's going to top out at 856. Masy also struggling with the same RNG sequence, but that's not going to matter. He's going to take game number 2, G2, 1, Tetris. Okay. It's better. Alright, I need to fix this. Got an awkward looking scene. Oh, we'll get the first Tetris of the game. Masy fires right back. You're off and running. Nice adjustment. Cole moving that J over to make room. Oh, trying to get like a flat burn last minute. Didn't quite work out the way he wanted. But gonna get the Lombard, gonna get the Tetris. Does have a hole in his stack. So Cole will have to do a little bit of digging here. It's in the Tetris though. Cole at 75,000 points, Masy 91. A little bit of an overshift of that J for Cole. He will get the Tetris and gets the T-spin. Nice. Kind of came in sideways a bit. Might have been smart. I had to take a look at that again and kind of figure out why he did it. It might have been like if he didn't hit it, the stack would be at a better spot. But either case, it was really pretty to look at. He is going to be down by about 40,000 points. Lombard Tetris. Going to make a big chunk of that, and he was behind in line count anyway, so Masy up by less than a Tetris. And Masy's board currently not looking super clean. Just have to do a little bit of cleanup here. Like a bar. Yeah, it's, you know, kind of has to do it the hard way. Ends up taking more burns than he wants, but he's going to get this cleaned out. Cole gets a J for his left. Set up now, waiting on the bar. There it is. Lombard Tetris 53 201. Twitch viewer 8888. When is Blue Scooter playing? Blue Scooter is actually playing Tetris right now, but I'm not going to tell you where because I want you here. I don't want you to leave. You are. Please watch CTL. No, he's playing at Wars right now. You probably already knew that. I think you're just doing it for the joke. But, you know, in case you're actually wondering when Blue Scooter's playing. Masy gets a Lombard. Kind of has a little bit of an awkward board here. It does get a J for a triple. Reopens the well with that T Lombard Tetris. Cole also kind of running into a rough sequence. So it must have been a kind of a rough RNG patch there. Tie game here. 380 points separate the two. We are over halfway to level 19. And Cole's sitting up pretty dirty, waiting for the bar. And there it is. Lombard Tetris goes up to 285. Masy, another Tetris goes to 329. So Masy with a little bit of a lead here. It's Cole looking to get his thing. Where it's situated, keeping himself a dirty setup, but not letting it creep up too far. Does get the Tetris, goes up to 311. Rocks off his left side well again, just having a hard time getting clean here. Okay, we'll get the board down a bit. Masy has been staying clean, gets out the Tetris, goes up to 356. There have not been a lot of bars though, so that is one thing about this dig from Cole's side. He's not really losing too much pace. Masy currently up by a Tetris and a half. A Lombard Tetris, make that 2.5. So Cole is now burnt down to the ground, building back up. He's clean. Nice burn from Cole. Lombard Tetris does have a hole in his stack though. I'll have to take a few burns, but, you know, trying to keep himself alive. 352 for Cole, 470 for Masy. Board not quite looking the way he wants it to. Before transition, Cole will reopen the well. Both players 10 or fewer lines until 19. Lombard Tetris for Cole. There it is. Goes up to 481. RNG just not cooperating with him today. 405 goes to transitions. Cole gets another Tetris, goes up to 429. Masy will transition 521. Lombard Tetris for both players. 453 for Cole. 545 for Masy. Both players level 19. Off and running a post. Looking pretty clean, though Cole has a couple misdrops. Yeah, you can tell he's frustrated. Just that deep sigh when that kind of keeps happening. He just doesn't really feel like he can do anything about it. Lombard dirty Tetris, though. Super, super, super dirty. Goes up to 482. Masy's up kind of high. He will get this reopened, though. His setup dirty. Holding out for the bar, and it's not coming. Oh no, he's looking at the J over. That's going to be it. Masy tops out at 577. Cole, you're in a chase down. Need 578 in order to take it. 578. Just held on for that dirty a little too long and kind of came back to bite him. All right, 504. Needs 578, so plenty of time. Doesn't get that square all the way over, but oh, doesn't get that. Okay, so Cole, this may not be free. He's going to have to do some digging. Gets the bar over, nice. All right, all right, all right. That will open, closed it again. Needs 578, up to 520 now. There it is, Lombard Tetris, finally. That dirty Tetris setup's kind of coming back out to bite both players, but ends up working out that time around for Cole. Almost there. Level 26 now is set up dirty Lombard. There it is. Cole will take game number 3. Keeps the set alive. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. He's frustrated because he's injured and he's playing and it's not playing as well as he normally does as a result, and it doesn't feel good. You know? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He's been... Yeah. Hopefully he's able to rest up and, yeah. Doesn't push yourself to play too hard if it's bothering him. Alrighty, getting the stack down. Cole gets the Lombard, gets the first Tetris of his game. Masy has 2 on the board. And we're off and running game 4. I'm sitting in such a way that my foot is falling asleep, which is, you know, need that not to happen. I have 7 restreams today. And he's not quite able getting the pieces to reopen the well. Finally gets the T, gets the Lombard, gets the Tetris, but just having to take away too many flat burns for his liking. Nice Corian adjustment, Lombard Tetris for Masy. Cole fires back, 142. Currently has a little bit of lead. 142 to 125. Less than the Tetris lead, but it is a lead. Yeah, oh my goodness, Masy misshifts that Lombard. Trying to get the well reopened now. Masy's in a lot of trouble. Okay, there we go. Nice burns, and I think he's going to be good to go soon. Does need pieces though, and he's going to be nice to the left. We're going to reopen the well. Does have a few holes in the stack, so takes a few more burns. Resolves one of them. A Lombard Tetris. 160 for Masy. 175 for Cole. Cole currently digging. It's a bar. That's going to help out quite a bit. Yeah. You're saying? Yeah, I mean, that's... Yeah, 29 play goes wild. Yeah, that's the thing. So, yeah, rolling is definitely very helpful in 29, but also it's very, very finicky. I started rolling like a month ago, so I'm going to act like I know what I'm talking about. It's making like steady progress toward it being... It's just, it's so like... Oh, a little bit of a release shift, or I don't know what happened with that J piece for Masy, so he'll do a little bit of a cleanup here. Oh man, not quite fitting the pieces in the way he wants to. So Masy is set up for the dirty, a very high. Gotta get that well reopened. He ends up just having to take some burns. My goodness, that was scary there for a second. Still not fully out of the woods, but this was way more survivable. Cole's going to open up a lead here. Oh, there you go. Finally gets the Tetris. So 296 for Cole, 248 for Masy. Piece is just not cooperating with him right now. Yeah. There you go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Masy's in a little bit of trouble again. It's a Lombard. That's going to be a split triple. So I think he's going to be okay. Just see something to the left. And we're not really giving him anything. Just not throwing Masy A-bone at all. Finally gets it open Lombard Tetris, but just we'll see what these players have to deal with. Just not getting any respect from the RNG. Just completely... completely just, you know, being dunked on. We're gonna say, don't worry about it. You're not. Alrighty, we are up to Cole's goalie at 422. Masy's at 380. You're gonna get a tuck. Get Tetris ready. We're getting pretty close to the level 19 transition. He's up kind of high again. Has a little bit of a formation he has to resolve, but he does so. Lombard Tetris, there's another. All right, currently one line away with the transition. Cole's still at level line 115, so he has quite a few lines in pocket. As Masy will transition with a 430. Cole getting the tuck. Yeah, just do your thing. The Lombard Tetris for Cole goes up to 494. Masy's at 478, almost at level 20. Cole still got one more Tetris available to him. Two more lines available to him before he transitions. Lombard Tetris for Masy goes up to 504. There's another one, 529. And Cole will transition to level 19 with a 541. So Cole currently in the lead and more than currently Tetris in the lead, or thereabouts and more than a level of lines in pocket. And he's going to get set up. Lombard's going to help. Lombard Tetris for Masy. Cole currently waiting on his. And there it is. Lombard Tetris goes up to 594. Fires back, goes up to 619. And let's see what they can do on post this time around. Lombard Tetris for both players. Masy currently up to level 22. Goes up to 692 into level 23. Cole still back at level 21. Currently 649. Lombard Tetris goes up to 677. So level and a half of lines in pocket. Looking like it's going to be handy for him, though. Masy has taken the real-time score lead. 728 to 705. And Cole getting some awkward pieces here. Ends up dealing with it pretty efficiently, though. RNG still not cooperating with him, but definitely much shorter of a dig than it could have been. Lombard Tetris, 740. And Masy currently operating one off the bottom, winning on the bar. It's not really coming. There it is, finally. 795 for Masy, currently level 25. Cole at 770, make that 800,000 points, level 24. Alrighty, so Masy entering the last 30 lines of post. Gets to the Tetris, goes to 891. Cole at 830, looking pretty clean, winning on the bar, having have to take burns. There it is, Lombard Tetris, 863, 925 for Masy. Looking pretty good, 958, almost about to max out. The Tetris goes at 992. Cole needs a little bit of help on his left side. He's going to get it. No, I'm going to have to take a few burns. Hopefully not too many. Up to 904 at the moment. Another Tetris for Masy goes up to 1028. Has the max. Currently has 7 more lines before transition. And Cole has to form a hole in his stack. Ends up getting that burnt out. Lombard Tetris goes up to 944. Currently level 27, and Masy is into the kill screen. 1042 is the current score. 948 for Cole. Lombard Tetris goes up to 983, still in level 28, so level 19 speeds. Masy staying alive now, currently up to level 30, 1050. Cole trying to get set up for a Tetris. I'm trying to max out before transition here. Gets it. Lombard Tetris goes up to 1020, room for one more. Oh, ends up, okay, a little bit of a messy stack from Cole. And Masy's got everything burnt down, level 21. So Cole transitions 1057, but can he get anything done here? He is super, super high. Misshifts a couple of J's, and I think that's going to be it. No, that's it. Man. Cole's going to top out 1060, and Masy's good for game number 4 in the set. GG's. Yeah, so sorry about that, Cole. I hope you're able to get some rest. This is a very strong game from Masy, though. GG's. Yeah. Hope your wrist heals up. But Masy, yeah, I think Masy deserves to be pumped from that game. That's a very, very solid showing there.
Matches. And I know you can split the channels and stuff, so the VOD wouldn't even have the music, but I don't want to listen to the music. Dan V at 171. Nico at 254. This pace from Dan is far off of my previous Dan V restream, where he got the transition comp world records of like 753 or something. Still not terrible pace though. It's still looking like, what, 260 probably at 60 lines, which is perfectly fine. Just Nico's playing pretty solid low burn Tetris, and as soon as I say that, it does have a burn setup here. Might be able to get a dirty Tetris though if the bar comes pretty soon. Appears to be a pretty long drought here though. Hitting 30 now. And finally it comes right as Nico has to plug the well. Ooh, interesting spot for Nico here. Getting very sketchy, gonna have to take some very high up burns to try and recover this, but it's not too messy of a stack, I guess. Oh, that's bad. That long bar hang, but another long bar in quick succession. Well, actually 2 more in quick succession. Definitely not an uncomfortable situation there. All was fine all the time. So 362 for Nico versus 350 for Dan V. About half a Tetris between the players. And a couple lines between them. Cobra in chat rooting on Dan. There you go, Dan. You've got a fan. Cobra is in fact a Dan fan. There's someone, like, outside my window. I mean, I'm on the 4th floor of the building, but still, there's someone outside my window who's playing, like, party rock out of their car radio, and their windows are open, and it's like, I haven't heard that song in, like, 10 years. Who's listening to party rock in 2024, the year of our Lord? Dan Tetris up to 487, Nico at 507. Ooh, nice dirty Tetris adjustment kind of thing, I don't know, from Dan. Whatever it was good. Dan does have a 1,893 point lead right now. Nico transitions at 579. Dan just holding out for the bar. Eventually it'll come, I'm sure. One day. Nope. 559 is the transition into a Tetris up to 585. So still around a Tetris deficit pace-wise. Where's the background music? I've discussed this already. The background music isn't here because it's for 2 reasons. 1, I don't like the CTL official background music, so I don't want to listen to it. And 2, it's funny to make Peek have to edit in music in post if the match is good. So, Nico, in a spot of bother here, but should be fine. It's not too dangerous a situation, just not the perfect stack, though. The lack of bar is alarming. Nevertheless, it does eventually arrive. About 750k for Nico to 700k for Dan. Dan scoring that Tetris, and Nico's board not particularly clean still, will mean that Dan's probably going to either even out or retake the pace lead. I don't know if retake is the correct word, I don't know if Dan ever had it, but still, taking it nonetheless. Ooh, Nico, that is a dangerous misdrop of a T-piece in the middle of the stack. Luckily, didn't get things that didn't burn immediately afterwards, but now Nico's the one doing some kind of secret grade, so let's see how that turns out. Not going to get a dirty Tetris there. Would have been very satisfying if he did, but sometimes things aren't meant to be. Just shy of 900k now for Dan. Just shy of 800k for Nico, so Dan taking a significant pace lead of around 100k from Nico's dig there. Kill screen coming up pretty soon. Both players in level 27. That's good. Perfect. I did mention that it's probably better to add music in post anyway, but I didn't know that's why. I just thought it would, like, sound better, so you can, you know, not have cuts in the music between games and stuff. That's good. Danby, just shy of the 1.1, looking at a 1.16 probably into kill screen. Nico just hit the kill screen at a basically just dead on the max out. But let's see how many points he can get in the post here. He's pretty good at the invisible 29, so I'm sure being able to see it will help a lot. Also does have the earliest rollover world record or something, doesn't he? I don't know, maybe. Something like that. Up to A60 now. Dan, on the other hand, going to be crossing into 1.2 pretty soon. Assuming that he doesn't do what he's doing now, which is misdrop everything. And, okay, 1.186 is the top out. You need 1.187, Nico. I'm saying Nico because if it was... because that's how English works. It would be pronounced Neko if it had a CK in it. I'm pronouncing it how it reads in English. I know it's not an English fucking name, but it's plain and simple. There we go. Nico's good for the game. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Nico, interesting opener there. The double perfect clear. See, I did it right there, just to show that I can. Dan, what is that from Dan? Okay, maybe Nico's perfect clear double opener was optimal here, because I have no idea what the fuck's going on. How do I say it? That's a good question. It changes depending on how I feel. What the Sorry, what is going on with Dan's static? I don't... How has any of this happened? Like, I'm watching it and I'm still not sure what's happening. Oh, that's a nice adjustment though, admittedly. And perfect pieces to just continue spiring forever. I think this might just be the trolliest seed I've ever seen. Oh, Dan's